Hey, you're here. Come on in. I'm so glad you could make it. Let me get your coat. Oh, stop it. You're not late at all. You said you were coming straight from work. I know. It's hard to socialize when you're on second shift, but you're here, and that's what matters. Listen to me. You said you're going to move to first shift a month from now, aren't you? See? Problem soon to be solved. I'll even throw a party just to celebrate. Nope, my mind's made up, and you know I'm not changing it. Not for something like that. You're one of my favorite people. Our whole group loves you to death, you know that, right? You'd better. Come with me to the kitchen, and let's get something to drink. Yeah, it's crazy. There's not much parking on the street tonight. No, you're right. I suppose it is a little quiet. No, well, everyone's here. They're in the bedrooms right now. Well, okay. You might be late for that, but you've still got me to hang out with, right? No, I know you're teasing. I cast a dampening spell, especially with a Fae portal in the laundry room. If people are drinking and having a good time, I am not allowing that to go sideways. Well, it's a charm spell, basically. When people's libidos get too fired up, they get tired and fall asleep with each other before they can act on it. Instead of regrets and worse, everybody leaves in the morning with sweet memories of waking up next to someone they've wanted to be with for a long time. Mm-hmm. It's so goddamn wholesome it would make a pixie ill. Well, you've already noticed how quiet it is. How do you think it went? See, I think it went swimmingly well. Amelia and Jason finally kissed, and so did Carolina and. Oh, the Dullahan. Haven't you met her? So, yeah, she and the young mage got together, at long last. You know how I've been trying to nudge them together, and they just couldn't get over being so damn shy? They were the first contestants in a round of 7 minutes in heaven tonight. I literally had to lock them in a closet together. And then the poor things kept knocking her head off trying to kiss. I had to keep resetting the timer so they could finally make it happen. It was so sweet, though. When they got her head fixed in place, she pretended it fell off again, just so I'd reset the timer. Oh, like she could fool me, of all people. Oh, I'm not that kind of Fae. You know that. I like to have fun with humans, but they're not playthings. Meddling in human affairs is fun, I'm not gonna lie, but I care if people get hurt. Hence the dampening spell. Well, they're up in the guest bedroom, the one with a Lamia-sized bed. All four of them. Amelia started a game of truth or dare while I was getting more wine, and let's just say it's a good thing I cast the dampening spell. Well, you're not wrong. That one might be slightly embarrassing in the morning, but I'll take the blame for that one if I have to. My dear, being Fae means never having to say you're sorry. Fae magic is wild. Who knows what kind of crazy shit it'll do? Seriously, though, what's probably going to happen is that they're going to wake up, give each other an embarrassed look, and never speak of it again. Problem basically solved. Probably. I didn't cast any inhibition boosters. How dare you? They wouldn't affect you anyway. Well, because you're half elf. You still have enough of the Fae in you to resist Fae charms. The arcane kind, anyway. Oh, don't give me that look. That's not the look you were giving Willow Breeze a month ago. No, I'm not jealous. We're all stunning, my dear. And she's got Seelie cord in her to boot. I know she's had plenty of the Seelie cord in her. Oh, stop laughing. I'm not being catty. Don't you call me by my full name. I'm not answering to anything but Jen or my true name. That's not her true name either. Willow Breeze is Fae signaling, trying to warn humans that she may seem a little weird. She used to use it as part of her lure. Ooh, look at me, I'm so ethereal and quirky. I won't make you one of my pets once I've got your name. She's like me, though. We've both gotten a little more empathetic than we were before the breach. Oh, a bunch of demi-humans spill into this plane of existence. From another one that even the Fae didn't know about. Everyone alive to see it had their minds blown. And learning more about their personhood, I guess, made something connect for us. And in time, that softened a lot of us towards humans, too. Well, look at your people. You all live among humans like you've done for thousands of years. Most of you young ones don't look down on them, though, like the older generations still do. Hey, look at me. Call yourself a half-breed one more time, and I may just outright wild magic you. Again. You want to risk having to take time off at work because your skin turned blue? Again? It was a lovely shade of blue, I'm not going to lie. It suited you. Amelia and Fae Paul both said as much too. Fae Paul, you know how they are, even said you could make a quick buck doing some cosplay modeling. Oh, I'm sure they would offer to hold the camera, but they'd get the vapors if you took them up on it. Oh, I know so. Fae Paul's only a quarter Fae. Not Fae enough to hide from my empath skills. I know who their crush is, and they haven't even admitted they have one. Oh, especially not to me. They know how I am. What about me? I told you I am not jealous of Willow Breeze. Not in the slightest. Why would I be? A rival? For what? A crush? A crush? Are we adolescents now? Love interest? I hate that phrase even more. Sounds like something you'd put on a resume. I have 10 years' experience as a love interest, and I'm looking for a position that will let me utilize and further develop my skills. Ugh. I am not diverting the conversation. Go ahead and speak your piece. You? I'm jealous of her over you. No. No, no, no. Yes. Oh. Damn, Faye. Truth compulsion. Alright, no, you first. Should I be jealous of her? You're not in court, my dear. You can say more than yes or no. No, it's not wise to get attached to the Fae. Even the best of us are. I'm going to turn your skin lavender if you don't stop that. You're as wise as... Really? You mean... I swear by every whim of the fair folk I had no idea. I've just never picked up on any of that with you. After a while, I guess I assumed you just didn't have that kind of interest in anyone, you know? So I just didn't push the issue. Well, you're not entirely wrong, but to be fair, I love to tease, but I never, ever bully someone. Yeah, and then Willow Breeze started coming around, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. You were giving her looks that said one thing, but you were wearing a psychic poker face for all I could read. It was upsetting. It made me doubt myself. It did. It really did. I mean, if I can't read you, someone I've known forever, then am I really reading other people any better? What if I'm getting things horribly wrong? What if these couples I've nudged together shouldn't be? And our friends? What if they're only staying together to spare my feelings? And isn't that kind of a silly thing to think? From there, my mind was off to the races. Am I losing my magic touch? What if I've only been lucky so far? How long before I metaphorically wild magic a fireball on myself or someone else? So, yeah, you have no idea how much of a relief it is to be wrong about you, and all of that extra stuff. Well, in my defense, you weren't making googly eyes at me like you were with Willow Breeze. How come you never said anything to me? You thought I wasn't interested because I wasn't outright groping you. Okay, I guess I do get pushy sometimes, but most of the time that's just for laughs. No, I've had my eyes on you for quite a while now. I couldn't read the same in you, so I just tried to let it go, I guess. I don't ever want to make people I care about uncomfortable. Isn't that crazy? How long we've been trying to read each other, getting it so wrong. Come here. There. I think we're on the same page now, right? Good. I have to admit, I'm dying to know. Why can't I read you like I can everyone else? Your mother's an elf. Your father is a human. That shouldn't be enough for me to. He's half elf. So that makes you, what, 3/4? Oh, I am not giving you a look. What are you talking about? I'm not annoyed at you. I'm annoyed because I've been gnawing at my own guts for I don't know how long, and it's all because I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to be able to read your feelings. I guess that does make it a little better, but we've got what? At least 100 years of lost time to catch up on. Damn right, we better get started. This one was really fun. That's another script by R.H. Factoral. I'm really starting to fall in love with their work and this strange post-breach world they're building. I like it. The idea of a bunch of fantasy creatures transported into, well, I guess this world. Man, wouldn't it be crazy if that happened for real? That'd be fun. I'll be dropping a link to the original script in the description. Feel free to go check that out. Give Factoral some love. Thank you all for listening. Peace and love, friends.